Book summary and inside job. Novel by Daniel Silva. Introduction. In an inside job, Daniel Silva returns with another masterfully crafted espionage thriller featuring his iconic protagonist Gabriel Allon, world-renowned art restorer, spy, and reluctant hero. The story is a seamless blend of art history, international espionage, high-stakes corruption, and moral reckoning set against the lush and treacherous backdrops of Venice, the Vatican, London, the French Riviera, and Rome. At its heart lies Stowe, masterpiece, Dead Woman Without Name, and sinister plot that reaches the highest levels of the Catholic Church and European aristocracy. Part 1. Commission in Venice. Gabriel Allon, now semi-retired and enjoying quieter life, is lured back into action when he receives a prestigious commission to restore neglected painting in Venice, supposedly insignificant portraits stored for decades in the Vatican Museums. The assignment facilitated through Vatican channels, and to be quiet, scholarly pursuit. But it quickly turns deadly. One early morning, while crossing the city's fog-covered canals, Gabriel discovers the body of a woman floating in the Venetian lagoon. Her identity is unknown, and the Venetian authorities show little urgency in solving her death. But her death is anything but accidental, and her presence in Venice is anything but innocent. As Gabriel examines the crime scene and the woman's sparse belongings, he is struck. Single clue: photograph of the very painting he was sent to restore. But the image reveals something extraordinary. Beneath the brushstrokes of the so-called worthless portrait lies what may be lost work of Leonardo da Vinci, masterpiece that had been misattributed and hidden away for over a century. Part 2. The Perfect Theft. Intrigued and alarmed, Gabriel returns to the Vatican Museums only to discover the painting has vanished during mysterious power outage. No alarms were triggered, no doors breached, no fingerprints left behind. It is, by all accounts, the perfect crime. Working discreetly with trusted allies within the Vatican and Israeli intelligence, Gabriel begins to investigate how the painting was stolen, and by whom. Surveillance footage reveals nothing, yet the timing of the woman's murder and the theft cannot be coincidence. Further probing reveals the involvement of secretive art smuggling ring, which includes corrupt Vatican officials, unscrupulous art dealers, and ruthless financier known only as Il Phantasma, the Ghost. The Ghost operates behind layers of shell companies, private jets, offer accounts, and an elite circle of European aristocrats who use stolen art as both investment and leverage. Gabriel uncovers crucial link between the murdered woman and the smuggling operation. She was an art historian and whistleblower who uncovered trail leading to the missing Leonardo. Her death was not an act of random violence, but silencing. Part London, the auction houses. The hunt leads Gabriel to London, where the stolen Leonardo is being laundered through forged provenance and introduced into the black market. Gabriel reconnects with his old friend Julian Isherwood, flamboyant and cynical art dealer who offers an insider's perspective into the world of galleries, curators, and shady auction houses. Together they trace the painting to shadow auction attended by the ultra-rich in an underground. Beneath London, Gabriel poses as reclusive Russian billionaire with the help of the Israeli Mossad to infiltrate the sale. He nearly retrieves the painting but is thwarted when mole within the operation is discovered and killed, and Gabriel's identity is nearly compromised. Part 4. The French Riviera. The Billionaire's Fortress. The trail picks up again on the Côte d'Azur, where the painting is believed to have been moved to the private collection of an oligarch named Olivier Merchel, man with ties to both Russian organized crime and the Vatican's shadowy financial arms. Gabriel orchestrates an elaborate sting with assistance from Mossad agents and local French intelligence unit. Disguised as wealthy art consultant, access to Merchel's seaside compound, an architectural marvel filled with stolen antiquities and hidden security features. Inside the fortress, Gabriel discovers more than just Leonardo. He uncovers documents and communications tying Merchel to a network of financial corruption involving the Vatican Bank. The painting, as it turns out, was more than a trophy. It was leveraged in larger blackmail scheme targeting key cardinals and even himself. Part 5. The Vatican, the Final Reckoning. Returning to Rome, Gabriel must now navigate the murky waters of Vatican politics, where reformist elements are being undermined by ultra-conservative factions intent on preserving secrecy and wealth. The Pope, an aging and progressive leader, has been made aware of the conspiracy but is constrained by powerful figures who threaten to split the church. As Gabriel prepares to expose the truth, a second attempt is made on his life, this time in the very heart of St. Peter's Basilica. Only through quick action and an alliance with sympathetic Swiss Guard commander is Gabriel able to survive. The climax unfolds dramatically in St. Peter's Square during public mass, where a final plot to assassinate the Pope is narrowly foiled. In cinematic sequence blending faith, betrayal, and redemption, Gabriel presents the recovered Leonardo. Hidden beneath the false painting is both proof of the art theft and evidence of the broader conspiracy. Epilogue: justice, restoration, and reflection. In the aftermath, arrests are made across Europe. Leonardo is returned to the Vatican and restored in public ceremony. Mirchel faces trial in absentia, having disappeared, likely with the help of powerful allies. Gabriel, physically and emotionally exhausted, returns to Venice. He visits the site where the nameless woman was found and places a single white rose in her memory. She will never be forgotten, though long. Quiet life of art restoration. Gabriel understands that some masterpieces are worth the fight, and some truths are too important to remain buried. Themes and style. An inside job showcases Daniel Silva's trademark blend of art world intrigue and geopolitical thriller. Themes include the moral ambiguities of justice and vengeance, the tension between truth and secrecy, the commodification of beauty and culture, the corruption of sacred institutions. Silva writes with precise, elegant style. His pacing is taut, and his research into art history and Vatican politics lends depth and credibility to the story. As always, Gabriel Allon is complex protagonist, haunted by his past, skeptical of institutions, yet unwavering in his pursuit of truth. Final thoughts. An inside job is more than just thriller. It's meditation on the value of truth, the cost of silence, and the power of beauty. Daniel Silva once again delivers gripping narrative that will keep readers up all night, with prose as layered and refined as Renaissance painting. Fans of Gabriel Allon will not be disappointed, and new readers will find themselves swept into richly constructed world of espionage, elegance, and enigma.